And can I say this to the person that's in my DM and say, Rose, you better make better moves and end up like Mayweather? First and foremost, do you actually believe Floyd Mayweather is broke? Do you? Do you? Let me make this clear right now.
Money Mayweather has money problems. He owes the IRS, he owes car dealers, he's pawning jewelry. A guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in his career is somehow running out of money. And now he's suing everyone, claiming I
said this a few times in my DM. Do I believe Mayweather broke? No. No. Please don't listen to the rumors. Lil' bro is worth way more money than you can imagine. Any of your articles, whatever they coming with, that's Ricky. You know, I'm popping money shit, so y'all got a few questions of other people too, but I'm just saying, y'all should stop the nonsense. Big homie got, and not only that, how much paper Mayweather done made, it's how much more money he gon' get. He gon' get. He is still the face of boxing. Talk about it.
Step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah, it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
I know for a fact Floyd Mayweather not broke because Ricky Rose would give and put $50 million up to Floyd Mayweather, $50 million up to Gervonta Davis, AKA Tank, and I would book the Hard Rock Stadium myself. If Mayweather needed that 50, we can make that happen today.
Just Google Floyd's name and the IRS. All the news is out there. He owes jewelers money. There's back paid rent for real estate in New York. It's clear that he is now part of the no money team, which is very ironic.
He owes people lots of money. The IRS just leaned on him again, Fat Joe.
And can I say this to the person that's in my DM and says, Ross, you better make better moves and not end up like Mayweather. First and foremost, do you actually believe Floyd Mayweather is broke? Let me make this clear right now. Money Mayweather has money problems. He owes the IRS. He owes car dealers. He's pawning jewelry. A guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in his career is somehow running out of money, and now he's suing everyone claiming he's owed money. The internet has been going crazy over Floyd Mayweather again, and this time Rick Ross decided to jump into the conversation during a recent live stream.
Raft.
On the raft.
In the middle of the ocean. You look in the ocean, you see two people. You can only pull up one. All right? You look in the ocean, you see game, and you see Mayweather. Who do you pull up? No. And who do you leave in the ocean?
I pull Floyd up still.
I heard that.
Yeah, he's still... Biggie still is my bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just... He just did some crazy. He just went crazy. Because Floyd, we've been friends since 2002. There was a point where I'm looking at things and I'm going, yo, we kind of got the wrong message point. Because we're saying we got all the money in the world, we're going to burn it, we're going to get it again. So what? When you say change it, he goes, nah, you do that, Fa. He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, what a prize fighter fight for? And I'm like, and he said, the prize. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him.
The arena have just shown Floyd Mayweather and they begin to boo immediately.
They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money.
I take 30 watches with me.
I'm 50. Y'all was friends. Y'all was like billionaire brothers and shit like that.
I mean, the thing is this. I'm speaking from the heart.
Yes.
I just never understood where all this came from. 50 be at my house every day. This man sleep at my house. We go to the boxing gym. We kick it. We hang out. We cool. I come home, I went away on a little vacation. I come home, and then when I was on my vacation, I got the newspaper. I seen that it said that he started the TMT promotions. And when I came home, I guess he wanted to become 50-50 part, 50-50, in the boxing business. And my thing was just that
he shared an Instagram post that immediately grabbed everyone's attention. In the post, he wrote, "Damn champ, WTF."
Ross responded directly to the rumors, saying he doesn't believe Mayweather is broke at all. He told viewers not to listen to everything they read online, insisting that Floyd is worth far more money than people could imagine. Ross argued that people should stop spreading nonsense because Mayweather has already earned an incredible fortune and is still making money. According to him, Floyd remains one of the biggest names in boxing and continues to have earning power. Others disagreed, claiming the money is gone and suggesting that Mayweather now needs exhibition fights and nightclub appearances because his lifestyle and monthly expenses have become too expensive to maintain.
I was concerned about him because I went to visit him more than anyone else that he would call a friend would actually visit him. And it's because I knew that he put like this. He'll buy stuff for you to keep you around. His temperament, there's no balance. Like he can do anything and they still stay there because it's like they're waiting.
Yes, man.
Right, yeah.
All right, I got another question. Said Rose, how hard you gotta go to get that type of money? First of all, what type of money are you talking about? If you talking about that Mayweather type of money, you start training for at 4 years old. That's why Mayweather deserved to go out and party, because dog ain't get no birthday parties. Christmas Eve, dog was doing 3-a-days. Them old had dog doing uppercuts, 3,000 at a time. Yeah, so what type of money you talking about? You want
The discussion continued with claims that if Mayweather really needed money, Rick Ross could easily help arrange a massive payday. Ross even suggested that if Floyd needed $50 million, it could happen immediately, saying he would personally help make a major event possible. Critics, however, pointed to reports involving the IRS, unpaid debts to jewelers, and alleged back rent connected to New York real estate. Some claimed Mayweather now owed money to several people and described the situation as ironic for someone once known as Money Mayweather. Despite all of that, Ross continued pushing back against the growing rumors, arguing that people judge celebrities too quickly based on social media headlines.
For allegedly writing a bad check for a $200,000 luxury Audemars Piguet watch.
Legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing another lawsuit, this time from a high-end Miami jeweler claiming he owes $1.375 million for luxury watches and chains. According to court filings, Mayweather allegedly purchased 27 watches and 15 chains, totaling $1.675 million from AJ's Jewelry last August, but paid just $300,000. 5 checks reportedly bounced. The lawsuit follows other recent legal issues, including a New York claim alleging he owes $330,000 in unpaid rent on a Manhattan penthouse, along with a separate federal case in South Florida involving a reported $4 million jewelry dispute. The 50-0 former champion is scheduled to return to the...
It didn't take long before another familiar name entered the conversation. 50 Cent. Whenever Floyd Mayweather becomes a trending topic, fans almost expect 50 to have something to say, and this time was no different. During an interview, 50 was asked a hypothetical question about choosing between Mayweather and the game if both needed to be rescued. He answered that he would still save Floyd because, despite everything that had happened between them, he still considered him a brother. He explained that they had been close friends since 2002 but admitted that their relationship changed after Floyd began embracing an image focused entirely on money and success.
Campaign that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 months with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month.
What investment is that?
In real estate. I'm heavy in real estate. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM. You don't always have to use your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was.
50 Cent recalled conversations they once had about Floyd's public image. He said he believed they were sending the wrong message by constantly talking about having unlimited money and spending it without concern. According to 50, when he suggested changing that image, Floyd replied that a prizefighter fights for the prize. 50 argued that many people watched Mayweather not because they admired his boxing skills, but because they wanted to see him lose. He pointed to the crowd reactions whenever Floyd appeared, saying fans often booed because everything about his image revolved around money rather than values or a deeper connection with the public, unlike legends such as Muhammad Ali.
No, please don't listen to the rumors. Lil' bro is worth way more money than you can imagine. Any of your articles, whatever they coming with, that's Ricky. You know, I'm popping money shit, so y'all got a few questions of other people too, but I'm just saying, y'all should stop the nonsense. Big homie got, and not only that, how much paper Mayweather done made, it's how much more money he gon' get. He is still the face of boxing.
Floyd Mayweather later shared his side of the story, explaining that he never understood how his friendship with 50 Cent fell apart. He said that 50 used to spend time at his house almost every day. They trained together, went to the boxing gym, hung out regularly, and had a strong friendship. But while Floyd was away on vacation, he saw reports claiming that 50 had started TMT promotions. When he returned home, he believed 50 wanted to become an equal partner in the boxing business, something Floyd wasn't comfortable with. Around the same time, 50 Cent posted a message on Instagram that immediately grabbed everyone's attention. He wrote, "Damn champ WTF. If you need some money, just call me. We could have kept this from getting so messy. Now the Fed's looking for you. Love you, bro. I'm not mad at you no more."
Like a player. You had a child from a sex worker. I mean, she a sex worker.
Curtis. You're so infatuated with my lifestyle.
Rose, the history with you and 50, is it better now? You guys now friends? Like, you guys talk now, or is it still no relationship?
Nah, homie, Wash. We've never been cool.
From day one?
No.
This is a big business you guys are a part of. You guys are two of the heavyweights in the business.
I mean, what is that to talk about?
A lot of things to talk about. History, the beef.
What kind of history? That he couldn't dress? That's all I used to tell him. Yo, you can't dress. You're not really getting no money. You don't own your masters. Eminem saved you. Dr. Dre saved you. All the big names. Rose did it himself. I came in through slip and slide. I had to build this myself. And I'm not speaking down on him because he live in a 2-bedroom apartment, but...
He lives in a 2-bedroom apartment?
2-bedroom. Catch the alley-hoop now. Gotta win by Yama, this bitch.
2-bedroom apartment.
Yes, he does. And if he does, what does that say about him? Come on now. Just the alley-hoop. Come on now. What does it say about him?
You're saying 50 lives in a 2. He just did a big documentary on Diddy that blew up. It was the #1 documentary for like weeks.
The post quickly spread across social media, with fans debating whether it was simply another joke or another chapter in the pair's long-running feud. 7. People close to Floyd also spoke about his personality, saying he never liked being alone and often surrounded himself with friends. One person explained that Floyd was extremely generous and would buy things for the people around him, making sure they stayed close. According to them, his loyalty and generosity sometimes made it difficult for others to leave his circle. During another live stream, Rick Ross was asked what it takes to earn Mayweather-level money. Ross replied that if someone wanted that kind of success, they had to understand how much work Floyd put in from an early age. He pointed out that Mayweather started training when he was only 4 years old, spent birthdays and holidays in the gym, and completed thousands of punches during brutal training sessions. Ross argued that Floyd earned the right to enjoy his wealth because of the sacrifices he made throughout his childhood.
2002. There was a point where I'm looking at things and I'm going, yo, we kind of got the wrong messaging point. Because we're saying we got all the money in the world, we're going to burn it, we're going to get it again. So what? When you say change it, he goes, Nah, you do that, Fa. He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, what a prize fighter fight for? And I'm like, and he said, the prize. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him.
The arena have just shown Floyd Mayweather, and they begin to boo immediately.
They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money.
I take 30 watches with me.
As the conversation continued online, fans remained divided over 50 Cent's Instagram post. Some believed it was nothing more than classic 50 Cent humor, while others thought there was a deeper meaning behind it. Meanwhile, Rick Ross continued defending Floyd, insisting that successful people often become targets of rumors and that headlines rarely tell the full story. That only made the debate even bigger, with supporters of both Ross and 50 Cent sharing clips, screenshots, and reactions across social media. Ross doubled down during another live stream after a follower warned him not to manage his money the same way Mayweather supposedly had.
I think everybody in Fayetteville, they kind of know when the weather's right and they see that big tractor out there.
You got the tractor?
You're mowing your lawn.
Like a John Deere or something like that?
One time for John Deere.
Look at it. What kind of risk cut his own grass? Why you out there cutting your own grass?
Got the one with the radio, the AC in it. I tinted the windows.
How many acres you mowing?
Man, I'm not even sure now. I believe close to 400. When I go out and mow the lawn, I had a homies with me too.
You're trying to save money, nigga? You don't want to pay for the lawn to get cut, huh? The AC broken in the...
So we got a bunch of other smaller tractors. So when they see the big one out, they know that's the boss.
Dude, that's the friendship I aspire to have.
No, that's a
all
friendship.
Your homies on the weekend, like, yo, what y'all?
Yeah, let's cut the grass. No, that's some.
At the same time, reports about Floyd's legal issues continued making headlines. One report claimed that Mayweather was facing trouble over a $200,000 luxury watch after allegedly writing a bad check. Another lawsuit filed by a Miami jeweler claimed Floyd owed more than $1.3 million for luxury watches and chains. Court filings alleged that he purchased dozens of expensive watches and chains worth over $1.6 million but only made a partial payment, with several checks reportedly bouncing. Other legal disputes included claims involving unpaid rent on a Manhattan penthouse and a separate federal case connected to another jewelry disagreement.
I think it got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
And it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hostel in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
You know, I gave the sport a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get to this point. So, you know, I'm very, very thankful for the support from people from all around the world, people from all walks of life. And, you know, I like going out having fun. Boxing has been good to me. The fans have been good to me. And I love going out displaying my skills and putting on a show for the people. You know, I'm in great shape. I work out every day. And I really never took any abuse in the sport of boxing. So just by being smart, being intelligent, being a very defensive fighter, and being a calculated fighter, I'm able to still compete at this age.
Now 49 years old.
Cease and desist ain't never been nothing we been big on, and lawsuits, shit like that. 50 Cent sued me before. We beat his ass, kicked him to sleep in court, sent him back home. He was poor. When we pulled up his banking accounts, I felt bad for him, I really did. But
you declared bankruptcy, you said you're out of money, and then you irritated the judge in the case because you started posting all these pictures of you that seem to indicate that you have a ton of money. You put up this picture right here of you eating a money sandwich. Yeah. You put this picture up of you opening your fridge and just finding money inside. You put up this picture, these are yours, of your coffee table, which is made of money. Then you put this picture up right here, which says you're broke, spelled in money. And then this one right here, which is just cash coming out of your pants. So why were you doing that?